who jumped from the visitors gallery has been identified as Sagar Sharma. We're also given to understand that the visitor pass on the name was on the name of Mysore BJP MP Pratap Simha. Madhav is getting us more details on that. Yes, Madhav.
Well, that's the preliminary information that Aishwarya is bringing us from the parliament. But take a look at this. This is the shoe in which he had hidden that kind of spray-like substance, which in fact actually was spread across. That's the shoe coming in. You can see that carpet there. That's the peacock leitmotif of the carpet of the Lok Sabha. And it's over there that this picture has clearly been taken. This is coming in from inside parliament. It's from this shoe that object was hidden, from which that entire spray or smoke or whatever you choose to call it inside the house was spread. That's the information coming in. At this point of time, while there are several MPs saying that there were two persons, the visuals only suggest that there was one person inside, and it's from that person who was seized. Sagar is the name of that individual, is what we can confirm to our viewers now. That is the person who has been apprehended at this point of time, and that's the shoe in which he had hid the object, which actually dispersed all of that smoke or steam or whatever it is coming out of that. And you can see those huge pictures actually inside the parliament. And in fact, the chamber, I'll just bring you those pictures in just a moment, but an extremely shocking set of incidents that have taken place. We saw that person, Mr. Murmu, who was there inside the house when the incident's taking place. The first pictures of the eyewitnesses as well, their versions, their accounts we're hearing right here on Times Now, and we'll certainly continue to track this development, including the investigation as to how this incident could have happened. Remember, it's a massive security breach any which way you look at it. There's no way anyone would have believed that such kind of an incident can even happen inside the Parliament House, because after, unlike 2002, when Parliament security is not something that was extremely tight or rigid, there were a number of reforms that were brought into the Parliament security, and over the years, anyone accessing the area, there are a number of checks, from background checks to reference checks that take place in terms of actually allowing people access into Parliament. How this incident could have taken place, perhaps the police and the security officials of the Lok Sabha Secretariat would be best placed to answer. But at this point of time, we can confirm that the individual has been taken to the Parliament Street Police Station, where he is being questioned along with the two persons who were detained for putting out a similar sort of substance, smoke-like substance being put out by them outside of the Parliament campus as well. So two separate incidents that have taken place, but obviously the one inside of the Parliament Lok Sabha House chamber is that much more serious.
Right. Bhavtosh is also with us on the broadcast. Bhavtosh, visitors are allowed after they get a recommendation, and in this particular case, that's the preliminary information coming in. The visitor pass was in the name of Mysore BJP MP Pratap Simha.
Yes, he was the one who allegedly issued the pass, and two persons have been detained. But the big question is, how did the visitors manage to, in fact, clear various security checks? That's the first question that needs to be answered by the various agencies that have been deployed here. Remember, Swati, this is no other building but the Parliament, the new Parliament building, and it has been claimed by several security agencies as well as by the government that there can't be any kind of breach, security breach here, and virtually on the second or third session, a breach has happened. You can call it anything, you can call it a prank or anything, but this is a security breach, and the persons managed to enter inside the Parliament with a visitors gallery pass, and then this thing has happened. This is a color bomb, that's what they have said, but instead of color bomb, it could have been any other, there could have been a use of explosives, could have been anything else. The individuals who entered inside...
In fact, that is the big question. It's not about the individual getting a visitor's pass, but it's about him carrying that substance, that thing inside the Parliament. That's where the angle of security breach comes in. Let's take a closer look at the visuals and the still images that we managed to access. Bhavtosh, stay on with us. First up, remember what the MPs are saying. They saw two individuals jump from the visitors gallery. One person, in fact, was caught on camera. And here you can see this individual jumping first from the visitors gallery and then hopping on these benches. Now, Khagen Murmu, the BJP MP who was speaking at that point inside Lok Sabha, while speaking to Mohit Bhatt, said that he was speaking, then suddenly he heard other MPs talking about this man and saying, usko pakdo, catch hold of that guy who was seen jumping on the benches. And then the MPs, in fact, heralded him. That's how this man was caught. And then you can see this particular image of the smoke that is visible. Some are saying that was a gas canister, many calling it a smoke stick that was carried by this man inside the Lok Sabha. And the moment he jumped, he took something out of his shoe. We're also playing out an image of that shoe. He took out something from his shoe and that there was smoke seen. This is the shoe. This is the shoe of that individual. He got something, a substance, a thing that he pulled out of his shoe after jumping from the visitors gallery. And then you can see the MPs looking stunned, taken aback, were completely surprised what just happened inside the Lok Sabha. And you can see the smoke after the man pulled out that stunt. We have some breaking inputs coming in as well. Security breach on Parliament attack anniversary, and we're getting you inside scoop on police probe. Antecedents of the individual who has been identified now as Sagar Sharma are being verified, probing who gave access to the accused. It's a multi-agency probe now, multi-agency questioning which is underway. According to the information that we have so far, these individuals are in the custody of the Parliament security. They've not been handed over to the local cops, but questioning has begun. Priyank is getting us more details. Priyank, tell us about the verification process and the interrogation. Priyank, if you can hear me, can you get us more details on the verification process and the multi-agency questioning which is underway of the detained individual?
Swati, as our colleagues have already told you to our viewers that what is the credential of the suspect. Now the next process will be initiated where the suspects will be questioned by multi-agencies. Since the person who created ruckus and he hurled this color firecracker inside the Lok Sabha has been detained by the Parliament security staff. He will be first questioned by the Parliament security staff, which is an separate wing of the Delhi police, which has responsibility of taking care of the security of inside the Parliament. Once that questioning is over, then certainly that accused will be brought here. We exactly don't know that how many people have been detained inside. That suspect will be brought here inside the Parliament Street police station where Anmol and Neelam, both of them are being questioned by the Delhi police. It's exactly 12 years of the Parliament attack. It has been the day when the country saw the ugliest attack in the country. That's why every possible step will be taken. What we are getting to know that in Latur, in Maharashtra, as well as in Hisar, the advanced teams have already been rushed. The local police team of Latur and Hisar has been alerted. I beg your pardon, by the Delhi police and central ministries to get information regarding Neelam and Anmol. Because if you see, while these suspects were being taken from the Parliament or from inside the Parliament, they said that they are students and they have come here to raise their voices. But both of them belong to different places. Neelam is a 45-year-old woman. Anmol is a 24-year-old man. And he is from Maharashtra and Hisar. So there's no linkages which shows that they were there at one place at the same time with the same kind of motive without any organization being behind it. That is the prime focus which the Delhi police will be focusing. Because if two people are there on the same place, then certainly there was some instruction which was given to them to reach to the location, and that is what multiple agencies will be coaching them, because this is not only a security scare inside the Parliament. This has certainly shaken the whole security system, the whole establishment of the Delhi police, which keeps on claiming that they have been providing a foolproof mechanism. That is for sure that the person who had entered inside the Parliament must have taken his pass from any member of Parliament,
right.
And his security staff, the office staff of the member of Parliament, will also be questioned to get out the details. So it's a very synchronized, well thought, well planned attack which has happened inside the Parliament, which has been which will be
right. Yes, like you just described the process. One can access visitor pass after you get a recommendation from a gazetted officer of the Parliament or the MP. After that recommendation only you can get the pass, and you're also allowed for a limited time period, I believe, to watch the proceedings. Stay on with us.